Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and last time out we were having some issues trying to build a bridge, as I decided to turn most of that route over to Barnstable on the loop line into an embankment because I thought it would look better than the embankment. Then the embankment was too large. Then I had to lower the embankments, then it didn't work on one of the roads, trying to build a road, so I had to delete the roads. I put the farms in before I even thought of the embankments, so once the embankments went in, the farms had to then be redone, or the borders of the farms, so on and so forth, and then it just sort of went downhill from there. Off camera, you may be able to see just at the top of the screen on the right hand side, I have gone ahead and painted the embankments with darker grass. I say painted, obviously it's a paint tool, but the embankment is now darker grass instead of just that golden colour soil, which would not be something that we have in the UK. So I've gone ahead and done that. I have also reworked the farms in that area so that they are lined up properly. I thought I'd do that off camera. It would be much easier just to go ahead and do all of that because it isn't really the really important bit. Let's just take a quick screenshot there. In this video should be shorter than the last one. This video we are going to be reworking this area of the map, or this area of the network. Now what we are going to be doing is we are going to be creating, so everything you see that is going down on the main line that you can currently see should become 4-track. So where you have, that is, surely that there is potential for a great screenshot from down below, from down here, right? If I can go ahead and get that. That looks quite nice. So you've got a train going over top, and you've got that train right there. Anyway, as I was saying, that railway that goes over the top, that is going to become 4-track. There are some weird fencing issues down here that are going to be fixed, and the only reason they're there because I was attempting the 4-track test a few moments ago, just to make sure that it is possible, in the sense that it does not require all of that rework that we were doing. And it does seem to be possible, so we will be doing that. We're also going to rework the junction that is behind us to ensure that it connects up to the 4-track properly and that it is suitable for more trains running on it, because at the moment no trains run on it. So we're going to be doing that. Make sure you stay tuned. It should be interesting, and at the end of it, this should look far more realistic, far more useful, and then, I suppose it's just a little bit of detailing to go, we can start running trains on our new line. Okay, first thing is first. First thing is first, we've got this as a potential issue. That waits for trains all the way from there. Actually, that should not matter because the trains come along from this side. So that is not that much of a problem. So the first thing I want to do is bring in the 4-track all the way. But in order to do that, I need to delete all of this fencing. This is where things get a little bit more difficult, because we want to delete fencing without deleting trees. Now, this bit is not difficult, but as soon as we get up towards that top bit, then things may change. Now, hopefully, I kept the trees far enough away that they will not be deleted. Oh, there goes one. So, despite what size the brush actually says, that 10.3, it is a little bit bigger than that. I suppose if I did that, maybe that could work. Here comes a train somewhere. There it is. Let's go ahead and clear up everything under there. And then this junction, all of this needs to also disappear. So we will do that. Be very, very careful here. And luckily I did not put another one there. We do have a speed limit sign here though, so I need to be aware of that. That might disappear. Come on. Oh, there goes a couple of trees. Speed limit sign remained. More trees. I suppose those trees going is okay because, well, this is becoming 4-track. Now we'll sort out that speed limit sign later. Okay. Now that that's done, let's check what speed these are. These are 70. Those are 70. These are 50? 40. What speed are these? 50. So it would be doable if I were to, let's say from here. There we go. So from there and from, oops, from there, suppose, no, as it's there, that will do. So those trains will be travelling down the centre line anyway. It will be the other trains that move. And as I said, the 4-track, it manages it no problem. So I am pleased with that. Okay. Now, the next issue is going to be this. I thought so. But having said that, no roads have actually, nothing has built here, so I could straighten out this road and clean that up. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we shall go streets, find out which street this is. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? You. No. You. This is going to take a while. Please bear with me. You. No. You. There it is. So we'll move the street further away from the track to give it, there we go, it gives it that little bit of distance, and then connects it up again. So that should very easily allow that connection. Yep. Okay. Now that train's going through the middle. That's alright. This 50 will be demolished. Surprisingly, that has done what I was hoping it would do. That is a surprise. I thought that may be more difficult than... I thought that might be more difficult, but... What? But apparently now it doesn't want to... There it goes. Okay. So that is good. This 70 also is going to move. And then we've got... I suppose from there... Can you manage it? Apparently not. Why not? Why can you not manage it whilst the other side did? Well, what I could do is I could just try and figure out where it wants to connect. Ah, it's... Could it be that signal? So in the meantime, let's place another signal there whilst I'm trying to work this out. It was that signal. Okay, that's fine. There we go. And then that works, but obviously that is then in the wrong place. That gets in the way there. That 35 gets in the way, so we'll do that. And that is quite easily 4 tracks. Let's bring this back just there. Will we get 50? No. Let's bring that back a little bit further. Will we get 50? 50 just there. Try the same thing here. Same point. 50 just there. And then connect that up. And that up. It's just me, or does that one look a little higher up? No, it's okay. So, we are looking at 50 here. I can put the signs in now. Where are the signs? I saw the sign. It's that one. Yes, it is. 50 there. And stick a 70 there. Perfect. We shall then put a signal here. Because that way, what is going to be really annoying is it's still going to, there, I knew it's still going to try that, because that is the fastest route. But if I do that, it no longer has that option. What it does mean I can do is, it does mean that, actually I'll put the others, I was going to say I can put another signal in here, but that is not something I'm going to do just yet. And I'll remove that signal. So, train goes through there. It has much more of an opportunity to enter this block. That's the important part. So the high-speed trains now have much greater opportunity over these ones. So for example, there is, so that one was the high-speed train. Lost. I was hoping the high-speed train would be in front of it. Never mind. Sorry, behind it. Never mind. That is fine. That has been done. That has been done. Now we need to work on this junction. So, if we were to go ahead and still, I suppose we may need it to have the other line. So, really, this is what I want to do. It's a very silly junction. It truly is a very, very silly junction. But it's also a little bit entertaining. So we have a 25 mile per hour turn there, and then we have a 25 mile per hour turn there. Now with this one, I'm going to do a little bit more work on it, because I think that we could have, okay, well, let's wait for the autosave. Yeah, that junction looks really silly. It's great. But there's definitely work to be done here. Could I have peeled that junction over the top? No. that would not have worked. It's just that this bit here looks strange, as it were. So it just does not quite fit the... It's like the curvature's wrong on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk it, go 35, and try to bring it down at this point here. Yep, like that, and connect it around. Realistically, that isn't terrible. Would that be realistic if there were trains coming along here? It's perhaps just a little bit too close, just a little. But what else could I do? Let's see. We've got a lot of options here now. About that. And then we have to leave this flat. Or is it just that basic uphill for that bit? Not there. There maybe? And then connect that up like that. Which is a cleaner connection, but still not quite. See, this one is really smooth. The smoothness of this one is just far better. I'm just not sure how to really pull this one off. In fact, I have an idea. Let's remove this entire line. Nobody uses it at the moment. If we were to go across there, do I do this? If we were to say, for example, it's probably a silly way of doing it, but do that. I think that could be a wiser course of action. It looks better. It just, overall, just looks better. When I say that, that's not ideal. I'm going to have to adjust that bridge. But does that junction work better? The bigger question is, does the junction work better? Because if it does... Well, no, it won't work better if we do... What the... There we go. Because if we do that... And I'll try and... bring this one to the same point. Okay, it doesn't like that. It does if I do this. Let's try and do something a little bit. Just want to try and make this all work just all work in tandem. There we go. A whole bunch of 35-mile-per-hour corners. And then maybe just leave this 35 all the way down. I suppose there's nothing in theory, there's nothing wrong with that. We could have a junction that peels off like that. So obviously, it does mean that there will be a crossing, but this area is so rarely used that it doesn't really matter. Now, also I am going to do, so I'm going to try... Wait, what train uses that line? Why is there a problem with train 3? Did it break down? Just have a train breakdown. Right. What was I doing? Yes, this. Let's do this. Because that was... Okay. So what we need to do is we just need to work it out from this one. I see. There is a collision present there. So that is what is causing the problem. However, this line is a little wobbly. We could straighten that out a little. But let's go ahead and do the outer one first. And suddenly we're getting collisions everywhere. I could just lift it just a teensy bit. What's that style? Please don't crash. Great Western? I think that's Great Western. Interesting. Didn't know I had that. Oh, there's a lot of these. Oh no, that's too busy. That's nice. But let's stick with this one. With that's fence. I just want to see if this still has the same problem. Yes, it will. So, what we need to do is for this one, we shall need to come up with that. Surely that will not cause issues. In fact, I know another way to prevent issues, which I'm going to do. That is, where's our zero heights bridge? Switch that on. Let's go. That's one. Do the outside one first. Zero heights bridge all the way. There we go. Bridge pillar collision. Now you're just messing me around, really. Truly you're messing me around. It would be nice if those were equal length. Although, that being said, I could very well make those equal length by is that better? Oh, but it shortens that one. Don't really want it to shorten that one. Actually, that makes it 4 equal lengths. Could I do that? No. Rubbish. I did manage to get it just there to do the 4 equal lengths, but apparently I didn't want to. It's the 3 equal lengths. Sorry, 4 equal lengths. It's that issue all over again. Build anyway. Just do it. Build anyway. Come on. You know you want to build that. There we go. But bulldoze anyway. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, but oh, it still thinks that's okay. Never mind. I'm not wasting time with this. I'm not wasting time with that. That it is a bridge, and it is much better now than what we had before. It still matches this style, so we're okay. It's just that we couldn't do one under, so we had to do one over. No big deal really. I think that is good. Now, signaling. That is a whole different game. Now, realistically, we need the signaling on the bridge. That is where the signaling is going to have to be. Right there for coming in, and I suppose, given the potential length of train, maybe here for an exit. It would be much harder to have the signal all the way down at the bottom. That could cause issues. I will move the signal for this one back. Put that there. We also require signalling in the tunnel. So we shall have signalling there. And for this one, signalling can go there. Now, for this one to be a clear block, we want it to be clear. Let's say up to the bridge. So if it's clear up to the bridge, that is a clear block. This is all these signals are definitely going to need rework. We shall then have another signal. Let's have it over here. There we go. And then the last set of signals is, of course, the ones for Barnstable itself. So we've got the exit signal. Come on. The exit signal. Fine there. The approach signal here. Okay, good. Then what we need to do is... No, we'll leave that as it is for now. Okay, that is starting to look a lot better. This is also really getting on my nerves now. What speed was this? Excuse me, what speed were you? 40? 40. Sorry, I'm going to make a hash of this, but I am going to fix it. Watch this not work. Oh, it worked. Great. Did you just put the same curve in? Did. What a piece of rubbish. I will ensure that that curve does not happen. Mark my words. And all that kind of stuff. There. Much better. Much better. There we go. It's just simple things like that really make all the difference. They really do. Now the only problem I have here is how do I get these right-of-ways over? I could build a massive bridge here. That would be interesting. Or a massive bridge over this. That would also be interesting. Anyway, let's have a look at where we are with this section. So that is all looking okay, apart from we do need a signal, an approach signal, just there. And I suppose if a train's gone through this signal and it's a fast train, the train here is going to have to wait for that to go through. and then it will follow it out, which is perfectly fine. Then it comes in here. We've got this. That is all okay. Outer signal there, and then we've got to think about this area, because at the moment I do not think this will be capable of handling another, well, maybe it could handle another 2 trains, but that is about it. Let's go ahead and screenshot this section. In fact, let's see what else I can do here to really make this look nice. Suppose one of the things I could do, just very gently, there we go, just a nice gentle gradient. That could work. Just in the middle, that is. And then I could put trees up here, put trees around here, certainly trees around here would look nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's add some trees. Although, if I do that, I'm not going to be able to show this off properly. Let's change this. That's something to do. There we go. Okay. And now, do we get to experience... Oh, this train's just gone under the new bridge. Okay. I was going to say, are your trains even profitable in the slightest? No. Despite the fact that there are no running costs, this train does not turn a profit. That is saying something. Okay. Suppose there really is not a demand for it. Do the buses go here, though? It's maybe because the buses do not go over here. Let's fix that whilst I'm at it. You're on a road. Manage line. York Road. Manchester Road. London Road. Yeah, sure. Turn around up there. It's fine. And then you're on a line. Manage vehicle, manage line. The green. No, let's do Kingsway, and then here. There you go. Let's see if that improves passenger numbers. It might, because these lots, where are they going? I'm guessing to the station. Yep, they are going. They're going home. Lichfield. They're going all the way to Lichfield. Which isn't too bad, but the trains are that infrequent. Hopefully, having stops here will bring more passengers over. That's the plan, anyway. Right. Anything else left to do? How many people are on the train this way? This way it's a little bit busier, but now we actually have a way for people to catch the. Well, apparently that they don't want to stop, but catch the train, tram, omnibus, whatever it is. That picks somebody up. Okay, so maybe that will help. Also, I suppose let's finally go forward here. Whoa! That's a lot. London, Brighton and South Coast Railway? Whatever that is. I need to check that out. Depot. Where did I put the depot? There it is. I'm looking for a little sign. Motor-driven coach. built by the Benz company. I think that is worth checking. So if I look for PARD, oh, I cannot do that, can I? Manage vehicle. Oh, actually I can. Is that then, will that, no it doesn't. No, it shows everything. Rubbish. Okay, it's not going to happen. Let's try and grab all of these. All of these are about to be upgraded. Watch me crash my machine by doing this. There's 130 vehicles to be upgraded. 172 vehicles. 204 vehicles. 234 vehicles. And that should be all the PARDs. Select them all. Bring all of that to very high. Replace them all. Passenger. That. 9 million. That was surprisingly efficient. How do you get 6 people in those? Hang on a moment. Really? I would think 4. I suppose 5, 6, but then where's the driver? Unless that's the driver. I have no idea. Anyway. We'll speed that up. Anything? Is it helping in the slightest here? No. You're still waiting. That is probably the issue. That there is probably the issue with these branch lines. Oh, what a nice sounding train. Proper tank engine. I think there's another one we've got that sounds quite nice as well. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, I was over here. I was going to take a thumbnail. That is what I was going to do. How do I take a good thumbnail of this? Let's see. Oh, perhaps from this side. Round we go, all the way around. That looks a lot better. There we go. And now all I have to do is wait for a train to appear. Because once the train appears, then it shall look the way I want it to look. Okay, a train is now on its way. Whether that's inbound or outbound, there it comes. I also wanted a train underneath. It looks like that may not happen. But that's fine. I shall wait for that opportunity, take that screenshot. And that could be the thumbnail. So that is where I'm going to end this video. This is going to end up becoming a fairly busy junction with an additional, well, at least 2 trains on this. So this is a junction that can handle 6 trains at once. 6 trains? 5 trains. No, 6 trains at once. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport's Fever 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your supports would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadgetLP for both Twitter and Instagram. That is all from me. And I shall see you next time in Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series.